Hello everybody, this is Judge Free Time here. Yes, I'm doing another video, yay, videos. Just done an unboxing of the Karcher window cleaner on my unboxing channel, and I'm just, about to edit it and render it. And I forgot to mention that what I've been doing for the last couple of days or a week or whatever. Well, recently I've been looking for hand warmers for some time, efficient ones, to say the least. And for a while now, I've had this one, and I've been using it. And unfortunately, this is not the same one that you saw on the previous video I did on hand warmers. In fact, that one is right here, because I microwaved it and the fucking thing went. So yeah, this is a knackered hand warmer. But the good news is I managed to get 3 more of these chemical hand warmers right here. So I've got loads of them left, and this one's still going. I've used it a couple of times, and I've used the old method of using the pan of water, and I've been using something like this in the bottom of it to make sure that the plastic doesn't leak. So here I am reusing it from yesterday when I went to Tesco's and it failed miserably. The biggest problem is you're using gas again and electricity, which irritates the fuck out of me, because you're supposed to reuse it and you're reusing it a different way. So you're using some sort of gas or electric or whatever to get rid of the problem, which is the ice problem inside. Another big problem is it steams up your windows. So what's that about? I mean, this is ridiculous. Every time I want to use it for 20 something minutes, I have to use this. And it's okay if you want 20 minutes of warm time. But if you want longer warm times, I recommend getting a proper hand warmer like this. Now this is really nice. It has an old charcoal system in it, and it's running right now and it's keeping me warm. And you get quite a lot of charcoals with this one. I think you get about 7 or 8 of them. And they look cheap to find, and you can find them online everywhere, or if you can't find this one, you can also get a disposable packs that I found for just £1 in Tesco's, but if you go to Home Bargains you can get them for 60p. Anyway, these hand warmers are readily available, and because it's freezing outside, like -6 as it is around my area, you need all the warmth you need when you're out in it. So yeah, I would recommend this Jack Pyke of England hand warmer. It's very nice. It's not warm enough to burn you, it's warm enough to keep you cozy, and it has that nice smell of charcoal, which is nice. I like that old smell, and you can call me weird all you want, but I like it. Apparently these work up to 10 hours, and apparently you can use them in each pocket. But to be honest, they only last up to 10 hours. They're not very efficient, are they? But you can keep buying them, I guess, if you wish to use them. But with this, you're probably going to get a lot more hours out of it, out of one stick. And let's face other facts, these hand warmers are not very eco-friendly, like I give a fuck about the eco-file bollocks. Anyway, the Jack Pyke is pretty good because you can actually get a load of these charcoal things, and you light them up by a lighter and off they go. These aren't too bad either, but they only last for 20 minutes. So if you're going for a short distance walk, this will be okay. But if you're going for a long distance, I recommend something like this, or something like this, basically. And yeah, they're easy warmth, warms quickly, ready to use, had 2 hand warmers. And apparently they have this weird solution inside, iron or something, and you like do that with it, and it actually starts the warmer up by air, which is why when you want to reuse them again, I recommend using the Ziploc bag when you're fed up using them, because 10 hours is way too long. But with this one, I think you can get at least 6 hours out of this, and it's still warm. And I lit it 2-3 hours ago, and it's still going strong. I think it's 2 hours ago, since I don't know. I was on the call to Sean for about an hour or so. I've lost track. But these aren't too bad, but they're not that good, and you can tell they're not that good because in Tesco's I got so many of them because they were selling them like something bad in a sale sort of thing. I got these for like 20p each or something sad, really sad or really silly like that. And that's not very good, is it? Because they automatically know that this is not going to last long. This was £1 originally, but they went to 20 pence eventually. There was like 60 pence at one point. But because they were 20 pence, you can tell I snapped them up like a docker would. Don't get me wrong, these are not too bad, but to reuse them, you've got to warm them up in a pan of water, which defeats the object of keeping warm, really, because if you haven't got anything like that around you, then this hand warmer is really useless because you don't have a pan of water or anything like that. If I went to my mum's with this, because she doesn't have a cooker, she wouldn't be able to get this going again. This would have started, but then that would be the end of it. But with this, all I need is a lighter and the fuel tablets. So, yeah, that's it, really. And I'm warm and dry, basically, with this. These are not too bad either, because they last up to 10 hours, but once they get going, so you've got to like seal them up again to stop air getting into them. So what I'm going to do is, that is nice and cozy. So while we've got that going, we're going to start this up again, like that. That's going to start the chemical reaction, and then I'm going to get one of these out. And we'll see which one in the video is the warmest. So I'm going to open one of these out. So they look like this. You're supposed to shake them up like this, get them aggressive, you know, all that crap. Looks like you're wanking your hand off. Put it down, get it ready. This one's warm as hell still. And the way it works is very simple. You have a fuel thing in here, and you light it up, and off it goes, basically. And it's still warm, as toasty and all that. This one is very hot, but it's going to fade out eventually. This one's crap. So it's starting up. And it's... doesn't smell of anything. Come on! You're in the cold, damn it. You need some warmth. Come on. At least with this thing, you just press one thing and off it goes. The biggest problem I see with these is you've got to use gas to keep these things going. The good thing about this is all you have to do is use the gas from your lighter. Is this warming up? I don't think it is. So I think I've got a dead one. And because I'm not going to ever use these hand warmers again, let's just open this one out as well. Just for a laugh. Here's another one. Come on, come on, activate. I don't think these work. Nope, I think they're dead. So already this beats these. Although this is very nice for 20 minutes, but not good enough in my opinion. These are not warming up very quick at all. They're both... I'm still shaking them. What's it say on the pack? Yeah, apparently you can go hiking and all that. This thing is really good though, because this one is not too hot, not too cool either. These are like way too hot for your hands in a way, but they do keep them warm for about 20 minutes. I think these are starting to work. Shake them up a bit. These are supposed to be getting warm. They're not getting warm at all. That's crap. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend these hand warmers at all. These ones, because I only put it in the microwave, and if you don't know what you're doing with the saucepan, it could knacker them quicker. So, plus, I mean, come on, you've got to use heat to keep a hand warmer working. Come on. I prefer this method any day because it's already working from just a lighter, for God's sake. So if you have your fags off, you can just easily light it. Oh, and there's a mark there because I put a bit of... I was spreading some... what do you call it? On my toast. Marmite on toast. And a little bit went onto it when I was eating my toast. Yeah, a couple of hours later, and this stick is still going hot. Look, it's only halfway through it. So it's doing a good job. And it smells, I think it smells good. See, this is warm still, but it's starting to get degraded. This one is not even doing anything. These stupid... Oh, this one is. This one's starting to warm up. Come on. You're very cold. You need some hand warmers. Unfortunately, these are not going to cut it because these are slow. Rubbish. Easy hand warmers, warms quickly. Yeah, right. This thing is more instant. This one takes only 5 minutes though. So you're in the cold. That's probably a bit slow, but this one's a bit quicker. In fact, what I'd recommend is fire this one up first when you buy one of these. Just buy one of these randomly. I don't know why you would want to buy one, but buy one randomly. And then while that's warming up, you can keep your hands warm for a while, and then this will work. Anyway, these are slow. But they are warming up. They are starting to warm up slowly. They're just pants at doing it. So yeah, I do recommend this. Really recommend it. Let me show you what the heating tablets look like quickly. So this is the packaging that the Jack Pyke comes in, and it tells you instructions, so you know what you're doing. This thing doesn't tell you much at all, and already that is degrading in the heat. That's terrible. This one is still warm. These two are trying to warm up, but not getting anywhere. Anyway, you get a little bag with it, if you get this Jack Pyke one, and you get some sticks with it. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you get about 8 already with it, which is very nice of them to do that. That's very nice. Unfortunately, the downside to these hand warmers is this one's crap. It takes 20 minutes until it gets cold. This one burns continually, so you might have to snap it in half depending on your time. And another problem is you need a lighter. These things are really slow, but get in there. And it would take forever to warm your hands. I really would. Really crap if you want to have instant heat. But in my opinion, I would go for hybrid. Get one of these, you know, just one would be fine. Start it, activate it, keep your hands warm for a bit, and while this is, you know, warming up the stick, or even better, it's lighting up, you know, keep feeling it, and then eventually it will get hot. These, meanwhile, are crap. So if you get these, get this as well, just to keep it warm for a while, because already this is degrading, and this is starting to warm up a bit now. So I don't know, just switch between them, that's what I have to say. And if there's a sale on, I'll get a load of them if I was you, because these things won't last forever. I mean, even though you can reuse them, 20 minutes is really shit and poor. I mean, right now, I can safely touch that, and before I was like, like that. So 12 minutes into the video already, and we're already getting degraded heat. This is staying warm as hell all the time. As long as the charcoal's got a lot of flame through it, it'll be fine, and it keeps it going forever until the thing runs out, obviously. These things, I don't know why people buy these. They're crap, really. No wonder people buy gloves these days. Anyway, what's nice about the Jack Pyke is you do get, or Pyke, sorry, Jack Pyke, I've been saying it wrong all this time. You do get some fuel sticks with it, and they're very cheap to get as well. Very easy to light up as well, and while you're lighting that up, use one of these. And these things are crap, don't buy them, they're rubbish. From the hand warmer company themselves. So it tells you all the gumph on the back about it. In fact, if you want to know more about these hand warmers, I'm going to recommend a video right now to someone that's already done a video on this. A friend of mine that's done a video on this before. He's got something like this as well, but it's a red one. But this one is a Jack Pyke one of England. And this thing has just had it. This is ran out of heat already. Rubbish. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. And the reason I made this video is because it's getting cold out there. Keep warm.